On the m.o.s.t, I apologize, looking all scruffy and all crazy looking. Just left the gym, man, getting that oh-so life in for lunch. My lunch break at time consists of me going to the gym and try to get this life in check. My mind, mentally state on point, you know. So, but I was thinking as I was working out today, I was thinking about this one thing. But first of all, I want to do this. I want to tell you, thank you so much for being a part of m.o.s.t. Thank you so much for sharing these videos, being a part and being engaged in these videos. I triple dare you to do three things. I'm gonna triple dare you to do three things. Number one would be, if these videos or any video, any interview, or anything on this page encourages you or inspires you or encourages you to be better than you were 5 minutes ago, or just simply want you to it just gives you a good feeling, share it. I want you to, number one, like, number two, comment, and number three, share the video with someone else. Why keep great news or great information from other people? If it's something that encourages you, it might be someone else that need to hear about it, okay? So thank you so much for being a part of m.o.s.t. Thank you so much for just taking the time to look at these videos live or afterwards. Join us on Facebook at m.o.s.t 365. Anything on social media, we're under, just look us up, m.o.s.t 365. M.o.s.t.o, M.o.t.o, M.o.s.t, M.o.t.o, M.o.s.t, M.o.t.o 365. Also, we have our 2-day conference coming up in June, the celebration. June 8th through the 9th. If you have not gotten your tickets, go to Eventbrite. Simply type in m.o.s.t and we'll pop right up. Or there'll be a description, there'll be a link to the Eventbrite in the comments section. So thank you for being a part of m.o.s.t, and I can't thank you enough. This continues to, when you do the triple dare, like, comment, and share, they encourage me to keep coming back. That encouraged me to keep showing up, to keep being consistent. So thank you for doing that. Thank you for taking the time to do that. So the true outcome of having a mindset of successful thinking is having an unwavering expectation of successfully achieving a predetermined goal, knowing that the outcome was supposed to happen. I'm going to tell you a secret right now that they may have forgot to tell you. I'm going to tell you a secret that they may have forgot to tell you, period. I'm going to tell you this. So come here. Come close. Come close. Whatever someone said that you cannot do, do it. That's the secret. That's the secret. If it's something that someone says, I don't know, maybe, I don't think you should do that, maybe you might want to reconsider that, maybe, and if it's edifying and good and pure to you, and someone's telling you that you may not do it, because I've done it myself. I've told people, I don't know about that, bruh. I don't know if you want to do that, homegirl. That may not be good. And then they end up doing something. I'm going to tell you, a book I was reading by John Maxwell said that the worst thing to see is someone doing something that you told them that they cannot do. The worst thing to see is to see someone doing something that you told them that they cannot do. That's true. Because when you think about it, they might have that chip on their shoulder that motivated them to keep going forward. I've been there. So, for example, my sock company, TM Socks, tmsocks.com, Troy Manson Signature Socks. I was speaking to a client of mine at one time. I was telling him how I want to get into the sock business or the apparel business. Do you happen to have any contacts? And he told me about this guy he knew that sold his sock company in the early 90s for like $200 million or something like that. It was a big, large amount. I said, I can talk to him. He said, yes, I'll give you his contact. You call him and tell him I told you to call. Whoa, sure will. Tell me his name, give me his contact, I called him. So I called the guy. He was in Florida vacationing because he's retired. He's in his 80s, so it doesn't matter. So I said, first of all, thank you for taking the time to speak to me about this. I want to ask you about getting into the sock business. And he was telling me, he asked me a lot of questions. And he broke down and said, so how much is your first order? I said, about 100, maybe 50. I can afford to buy large quantities. He said, Troy, I'm going to tell you this right now, sir. Son, I don't believe there's no one that's going to work with you with a minimum order of 100. You're going to at least need about 10,000 orders. That's not going to happen. Not going to happen. He said, I'm just telling you what I know. And, truthfully, which is the honest truth, anybody that tells you that it cannot be done or you might want to rethink this because they're telling you that because what they know, the information that they have. That's why they're telling you that you can't do it. They're only going by their own limitations. That's why. So at that point, that made me, since he told me I can't do it, I'm so hard-headed. My mom would tell you this. When I was growing up, I'm so hard-headed. My wife would tell you this. I do things because you said not to do it. That's how hard-headed at times. And in entrepreneurship, that can be a benefit. It also can hurt you. But it can be a benefit in entrepreneurship because That gave me the fuel. C.T. Fletcher said one time, the best motivational speakers are those individuals that told you that you can't do it. And that's the honest truth. And if someone is telling you not to do something and you know that it's good or something that gives you edification, you know that's what you need to do, do it. That's the secret. Besides the fact of having your mental state ready and having your mindset ready, but doing it, because when you know you're doing something right is when someone telling you not to do it. I wouldn't do that if I was you. Not because I'm not going down the wrong way of jeopardy. Let's be honest about that. I'm talking about the fact when you know there's something that's edifying to you, it gives you inspiration, it encourages you, it gives you a fulfillment, and then they say, don't do that. This is my purpose. I'm gonna do it. TM Socks was birthed because of that. 2 years ago on Father's Day, I came out with my first order of socks. It was like 100 pair or maybe 150 pair. 150 pair. 100 pair of socks when I was told I can't do it unless I order 10,000. That's the secret. If it's something that you know that edifies you, encourages you, and you feel it's your purpose, and if there's someone saying don't do it because I wouldn't do it, that's when you need to go do it. Do the opposite. Everyone is telling folks to go to school, which is nothing wrong with school. They say go to school, get your degree, and go out and work at Kroger. Nothing wrong with Kroger. I know a lot of great people that's management at Kroger. I'm talking about in the sense of that's not your purpose. That's the secret. The true outcome of having a mindset of successful thinking is having an unwavering expectation of successfully achieving a predetermined goal, knowing that the outcome was supposed to happen. Change someone's life today, but most importantly, change yourself. I'll let you.